I wish you would.
Doesn't like potato?
I like them with the whip.
What's it like?
It's an old
Jake, I wish I could say it was like a Rocky movie. Come on, those moments where I was there we go. You take like 2 steps forward, and then the next day you take like 5 steps back. Like this. You know? So it's constantly like, you know, that's why I was telling people who are like, oh, courage and courage. I'm like, courage is like a well, dude. Some days you have it, some days you don't. No one's always courageous at all moments. It's inhuman. You know, no one can be at all moments strong. You got moments where you fail and you break. And the only difference between the person who's losing and the person who's not is if after you fail and you break, can you get back up on your feet and go? Yeah, but not breaking is not an option.
Just get back up on it.
And that's true, which is a miserable feeling, man. Especially because like it took a lot away from me when I couldn't fight anymore. That was hard for me because like I like to have a drink, I like to hang out and stuff. But everything's within moderation, because I have to train the next day. Well, also I didn't have to train the next day. So. Moderation is no longer cool. Yeah, fighting. Let's say any fighters are naturally people that are into things who do have.
You gotta fucking take care of
We're extremists, right? Yeah, I learned that too. The hard way.
Exactly. If you don't have that fighting, keep motivated, focused.
But it makes you what you are today, though.
True. Oh, yeah, no, I don't regret any moments. In fact, like, you guys know who Nietzsche is? Philosopher? Nietzsche? Yeah. Cool. Half of them, they don't know. But anyway, he's a very smart guy. He talked about it's all your failures and ruins in life that make you great. Like Robert Drysdale, he and I have a lot of the same philosophies in life. He's a jiu-jitsu coach. He's not a very religious person, to put it lightly. And we, after the fight, he's all, dude, Nietzsche, we want to hug you right now. I said, yeah, I know. This is, it's because from great destruction and defeat comes great things. So, yeah, when you win all the time, which is definitely a preferable sensation, but at the same time, losing is when, But that's why you got to take the victories more. Yeah, not even in defeat, like my wife gets on my ass about it. She hates that. After training, because I videotape all my training, I'll sit there and, like for example, like one of the last shark deals I had, 3 of my partners, they started putting on shock gear because when I hit them, I'm knocking them out, smashing them, everybody's going to sleep. I'm close to a fight, I'm putting on small gloves, and we're going for real. So they'll put, we have, the Tony Blauer shock gear, and there's a visor on, it looks like riot gear. They'll put that on. It's kind of not fair because in one sense it does keep you from knocking you out a little bit because it takes a lot of the shock. But in the other sense, it's like fighting me and you're doing this.
Yeah,
you can't see shit, dude. So like if I get mad, I'll start throwing hook punches. I know they can't see it. Well, I'll go through drills and there's people being dragged off the mat, going through convulsions, and guys like screaming because I almost broke their arm. And at the end of the thing, I'll be pissed off. She's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I got taken down." She's like, "25 minutes? You got taken down the one time against the cage?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, you did it 4 times in a row. That sucks." She goes, "Yeah, but you do everything else great." I'm like, "We don't have to talk about it." If I did it good, there's not a discussion. Let's talk about what we did bad. Which I don't think is the busiest approach to life. I just think that's you have to break down your ego. Focus on it, right? At all times.
I heard he trained with Demian Maia.
Yeah, he fucked me up, man.
That guy's insane.
He raped me, bro. Like, seriously, like, if he wanted to have sex with me, I don't think I could have stopped him.
He is. He's an intense human being.
Oh, jiu-jitsu-wise, he raped me.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like, before that, no one's tapped me in like 7 years. Like, I go to any gym, I usually work everybody over. And not the case. Robert Drysdale and I will go back and forth, and he still kicks my ass, but I can still feel like I'm in the fight a little bit. We're just doing jiu-jitsu, But Demian, which thank God, then the last time he came to train, I was like, hey, you want to do MMA instead of just straight jiu-jitsu? He's like, yeah, I'm training for MMA. Like, thank God, I fucked him up. I'm like, payback's a bitch. Because just jiu-jitsu or just grappling, like I remember we sat there, we clapped hands, I went for an arm bar, he fucking danced through my guard, like seriously, passed my guard faster than I could put my ankles together. Like fucking side control, he choked me like 5 times in a row with the same choke over and over again. Like I'm just sitting there going, this is pathetic. He triangle choked me. He's the only person I've ever been triangle choked by. I've never been triangle by anybody. Even when I was a white belt, I was big and strong enough that people couldn't do it to me. And he triangle choked me. He mounted me at one point, and seriously, like I just like put my hands up and everybody's like screaming, do this, do this, do this. I flipped everybody off. I was like, do what, bro? I'm not getting out of here. Fucking send my mail here, dude. This is my new location. Get out. And then he was just like, Frank, are you going? You can go hard. Like he thought I was being humble and going easy on him. I'm like, dude, I hate you that much more now. So what? I'm like, dude, you think I'm going easy?
You trying to
you. Yeah, so the last time we went light punching, but like MMA punching on our feet and stuff. I fucking kept taking him down, punching him in the face, trapped his arms. I was like, yes, this is great.
He's got a big fight coming up.
Yeah, that's a tough fight for him. I feel bad for him. I mean, he could win. I mean, he could beat anybody on the ground. Fuck, man. People don't realize that. When people ask me, like, who could beat Anderson Silva? I'm like, maybe Demian Maia. And not because he's well-rounded, but because the one thing he's great at, he can kill Anderson. So if somehow they slip and fall on the ground, it's over with. But if he stays on his feet with Anderson, well, he'll get knocked out, but so will everybody else. Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's going to be any different. I mean, I don't care who you put against Anderson Silva. If they fight boxing, it's going to look like that, you know? The only person who can beat him is somehow get him to the ground. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, might as well get the best ground guy. Who cares what their stand-up's like? No one's stand-up's going to fucking matter. Yeah. But, yeah, Demian, but name martial arts is going to be a tough fight because that guy's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a good jiu-jitsu fighter, you know what I mean? He still couldn't beat Demian.
I don't think his jiu-jitsu is anywhere near Demian.
No one is.
I don't think anyone is. But he can fight standing up a lot more than Demian.
Like I thought I was, like, for example, like on the show, me and Vinny Magalhaes, right? Yeah. We went back and forth, you know, like every once in a while, it was good battles, you know, one-point matches, you know. My size kind of gave me the edge a little bit. He's still light heavyweight. So here he is, a black belt in competition. So I'm thinking, oh, see, I am pretty good at jiu-jitsu, you know. Vinny's a top-rated guy. We're going at it, right? Also, Demian came in, and after he raped me, I watched him go with Vinny, and he raped him too.
Oh, he's on a different level, that guy.
I'm like, okay, I don't feel bad. Because at first I'm like, maybe it's like I made some mistakes. Am I like too like am I respecting this guy too? Then Vinny, who looks like Zeus and shit, he punked his ass too. I just sat there and watched him like Vinny was trying everything. It was like he got raped and murdered. I mean, he fucking went with Nogueira, just took Nogueira's back, and then he wouldn't choke Nogueira. I think out of respect. I'm just sitting there like, oh, that's bullshit. What? Because I'm not Brazilian? I get fucking punked? Whatever, though.
That's hilarious.
What's that? We got your call? Yeah,
So I got a big lineup out there.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm going to this is Amanda. I know. Do you have any idea who you're fighting next, man?
Chicago in December.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when it comes to time,
Big for a good fight.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Kind of want to go. It's a nice body. Let's see what it feels like.
Yeah. What do you think about Fedor and Strikeforce?
I think Fedor is overrated.
Yeah, me too.
He's 225 pounds and 5'10". Would not do well in that. I'm a skilled fighter, and I tell you, I'm too small for the heavyweight division. I'm starting to put on weight. If I'm too small, 245, 250.
I think you guys would match up excellent, really.
Yeah, I think actually we'd have an exciting fight. But if he fought Bronx or Shane or any of those guys, they would smash him. They would just take him down.
I think Shane should have to go through me before he gets Bronx.
Yeah, but I have to redeem myself from a loss. Shane's undefeated. That's not really fair. You gotta have some. Let him have the title shot. I'm okay with that. But I mean, he's gonna go through King Velasquez at least.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whoever wins that's the number one contender to fight for the extra belt. And then I'll fight Chicago in December, and I'll probably fight the loser of that fight to get a title shot.
Yeah, man, you're under with that.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, good luck, man.
The only one I don't want to fight is Randy. Like, dude, please retire. Don't make me fight you. Yeah, I don't want. Not because we train in the gym together, so he knows who would win the fight.
Yeah.
I just want to fight him. Like, no one can come out. I mean, like right now, I kind of have a I'm a cool guy. I don't want to fight him. Like, I'm just be like, dude, serious. I'm gonna look like an asshole, man. They made me look like a dick when I fight Nogueira. Like, never works out.
Yeah. Good meeting, man.